Hey everyone, Andrew back again and welcome to another video, and it's Saturday so I'm back with another slasher review as part of the HORRORmans Slashback Slasher Challenge series, and this week's theme is college slashers or campus themed slashers. So I've decided to review the classic Pieces. So Pieces is set on a college campus and it's basically about a killer, a psychotic killer on the loose, picking off women one by one throughout the movie. Now there's a little bit more to the storyline than that. There's some police involved and some staff members as well, because this one definitely has a pretty heavy emphasis on the whodunit sort of murder mystery side of things. But yeah, that is pretty much the quick rundown of the plot and the storyline. But I'm sure most of you have seen this one anyway. It's a bit of a classic, so yeah, I won't go on too much about the stories. So now we'll get on to my thoughts on this one. So this has always been one of my favourites, and I guess this is kind of an easy pick yet again for me with this week's theme, but I love this movie. It does have a college setting, so this is the film that I decided to go with. I've seen this many times before and always love it. Always super impressive, especially in terms of the kills, which we will get to throughout this review. But yeah, I guess we'll talk about the location first. So this one is set in pretty much entirely on a college campus. So again, this comes back to the fact that I really like movies, or horror movies especially, that are kind of set in one central location, and this one definitely has it. The college campus is a pretty awesome location and setting for a slasher film as well. There's a lot you can do, so that's pretty awesome. Some of the dialogue in this movie and the acting as well is a little bit on the hokey side of things. It's a little bit cheesy and a little bit silly, but other than that though, I don't really have a huge issue with any of the acting. There's a good variety of characters within this movie and they are all pretty decent. So yeah, other than a few slight issues with some of the acting and a little bit of the dialogue throughout the film, it's pretty solid in that aspect. The killer's pretty awesome. I love how it's not just some random killer doing a bunch of killings. There's a bit of a whodunit murder mystery storyline behind the killer within this movie, which I think is done really well, and I think it just adds a little bit extra to the film. And yeah, I really liked that aspect of this movie as well. But the biggest thing for me when it comes to this movie is definitely the kills. The kills are fantastic. This probably has the best set pieces in terms of the kill sequences that I have seen in a slasher film, or one of the best at least. The set pieces are phenomenal within this film. Now, if you haven't seen it, I'm not going to spoil too much, but there is one absolutely incredible scene with a waterbed that is just so well shot. It's extremely stylish, it's lengthy, and it looks phenomenal. So yeah, the kills in this movie, the set pieces within this movie are really stylish, and they are fantastic. Definitely extremely memorable. I also love the beginning of this movie, and the ending's pretty good as well. It's extremely gory. This one is a pretty gory slasher flick as well, and it has a decent variety in terms of the kills, and as I've already said, but I will say again because I love it so much, the set pieces are fantastic. So all in all, Pieces, an absolutely amazing slasher flick set within a college campus. So yeah, definitely had to go with this one for this week. Easy choice yet again for me, but this is such a classic that I just had to do it. So yeah, that's been my review for Pieces. If you've seen this movie, which I'm sure most of you have, let me know what you think of it in the comments section below. And if you haven't seen Pieces before, this one comes highly recommended. There's a few DVD and Blu-ray releases, so this movie shouldn't be too hard to get a hold of whatsoever. And I definitely highly recommend doing so if you haven't seen it. But yeah, that's it for this week's review. I hope you've enjoyed it, and until next Saturday when I'll be back with another one, Thanks for watching.